Hey, you guys, we have had such the most amazing day in Tampa. In fact, we all had to just separate. I think the research facility gave us all overload. Kathleen, overload? Like excitement overload?
Yeah.
From the, yeah. I left kind of like, my brain just exploded, but then I went back and looked at the photos and I was like, oh my gosh, we're going to do such great research. But we have had an awful lot of fun since we've been here. If you guys were following us earlier, we did a crash and blast and we offered a treatment, which is a rare thing. And this is the lucky winner, Lori. So it was funny, I was just sharing with Lori and Steven, who's here. Bart's with his family, but he'll be here in a little bit, that I was kind of meditating over the treatment, and I actually had the thought cross my head, like, oh, I hope she's a little screwed up, because I do like to fix things, you know. Kathleen just said, like, we always go towards the challenge.
Right.
So Lori began to tell me her story, and I said, save it for the live feed. So she's going to tell her story so we can have a real before and after.
Awesome.
And she won a blaster. So now she's officially a blaster sister.
Yay, thanks everybody. Actually, I've had 6 knee surgeries on my left knee. I need a knee replacement. I've had a tibial transfer where they break your leg and move it up to your kneecap and screw it in place. My left knee, I've torn my meniscus so many times. My right knee, they just pop. I've also have cervical stenosis in my neck. I've had a laser surgery. That didn't work because I'm fused by bone. So I need a cage surgery. And my sacral is herniated and bulging.
Wow.
So we have some work to do, but actually we love to do work like this. Me, Bart, and Kathleen have spent our entire careers, you know, going towards stuff like this. So I'm going to flip the camera around and a little, you guys forgive us, we're like in the hotel room. We don't have a table or anything. We just rolled up ghetto style. But I thought it might be interesting to just kind of do some basic range of motion checks. I mean, with 6 knee surgeries, we probably have some limitations that we can fix.
So I want to just see you move from sitting to standing.
You'll be able to crack.
Crack.
And sit back down again. Do that again. Can you do that without having your hands
No.
help you? You can't.
No.
Can you put your hands here and do it?
It always has to be something to support me.
Okay.
And
so
also,
you know
too,
that-
just as the therapist looking at it, like she has to change her feet position. She's got some alignment
Wide
issues
base.
trying to get up.
She has to assist her quads because they can't get her from this low chair.
Mhm.
Maybe you could get up from there, you know, stand up, but already you know that she doesn't have enough strength in the quads to get up from sitting. Okay, go ahead and stand up again. Now stand up just by yourself. Okay, let's see both arms go all the way up high. Do you have numbness or tingling in your arms?
Sometimes it'll be down my left arm. And
Hold your
it'll
arms
hurt
straight out
my
like
fingers.
this. Don't let me push you down. Hold it.
Was. You'll see no strength.
Turn over this way.
She
Up
said what?
here. Don't let me pull. Don't let me pull. Okay, this one, let's see. Don't let me pull. Don't let me pull. Which one? Oh,
Yeah.
do that again.
Yeah, it's
Which one's your weaker side?
this one?
Okay, I
Because
can
it's
see
4
that.
and 5 here.
4 and 5 on, and so you have stenosis though that is compressing the cord
Yes.
perhaps. And so does that
For
make
those of
any-
you who don't know what cervical stenosis is, it's just a narrowing of the spinal, I would say spinal straw, according to my new book.
I love it. I love the straw. So
Yeah,
the
it is
straw
a
is
straw.
tightly squeezed. So the straw is tight and not flexible. So the cord, which is like the Slurpee inside
Right.
the straw.
And
is
what we're
being-
seeing is like definitely some asymmetries, weakness.
This would be from probably motor nerves exiting the cord, but stenosis can cause a central cord syndrome, which can affect your legs. Do you have leg weakness or anything from your neck that you know about?
Not that I know about. They say it's from my knee.
Okay.
Because they did do where they measured it, and it was a ridiculously low number when they tried to PT it back to normal. Didn't work.
Stand with your feet close together. Fold your arms on your chest, and close your eyes and just stand with your eyes closed. So the reason I like to close eyes is because then you see where her muscles want to be, how she wants to stand, and so you know you see how she's balancing and now I would guess.
I mean, definitely like what I can see through the camera is her whole body is shifted this way. And then she's got like a pelvic forward and kind of rounded shoulders. And
Open your eyes.
her head
Face
is,
me.
the head is sitting forward.
Stand tall. Okay. Oh no, stand how you would.
Okay.
And close your eyes. Okay. So can you see what you want to see in terms of her position? Face the wall. You can open your eyes and move. Okay, you can keep your eyes open. Look straight ahead. So she wants to stand with her feet where? Where do you want to put them?
I want to be here.
You want to be there.
Yeah, and she wants to externally rotate one, and then you can see it's pretty clear through the camera, like her ribs are wanting to shift to the right. So, and I mean, obviously, we want to address.
Relax your arms
this.
by your side. Okay, let your arms.
Oh,
be
my
by your
hump.
side.
Got that hump thing going on.
You got a hump thing going on, so stand right there. Scoot over this way a little bit. Okay, so stand there and hold your thing. Yeah. And just bend over forward like that. Okay.
Can go like that.
Oh, you can. Okay.
That's actually good range of
That
motion.
is, and stand back up.
I want to see bent knee. She just
Do
laughs.
you mean squat?
Well, I don't necessarily need load bearing, but can we like sit her down, or like lay her down on her back and just see some knee flexion and extension?
Yeah, lay down on my couch here, would you please?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
This is great. Like they knew I was coming, and they gave me a psychiatric couch. Lori, I think it's for me instead of you, sweetie. But
Let me tell you about the points.
let me tell you all about
Slide
it.
this knee up towards your hip. And then go back down with it. Okay, do this one.
This one is the one that.
Now wait, we didn't even slide our leg on there. We just let gravity do it. Yeah, there you go. Pull that as much as you can.
That's
You've
it.
done that before, though. I can see.
Yeah,
Straighten
lots
it
of
out
therapy.
now. Do that
I'm
here.
just curious. When you pull your knee up, when you feel inhibited, do you feel it in the front or the back?
The front.
Okay, so that is something we can fix. Like we're going to keep going till you.
Leave that
You feel it
there. Take this straight leg and lift it straight up for me.
This one has much better range than the other one.
Well, it does. So that's not taking you out. Okay, bend this knee up. Straighten this one out. Lift this up. Tell me where you get that there.
That's about as most as it'll go.
Where do you feel that tension?
It goes right here.
In
Okay,
the
so
front of your
so
leg?
much through the patella tendon, even on a hamstring stretch.
Yeah.
That tells you how significant the
Isn't
fascia
that-
is.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it could be
I love it.
scar tissue.
It's not this.
No, it's
I
all
People
up
would
here.
go, oh, sciatica. But no,
Yep,
not you.
It's all
not.
here.
Okay, both knees bent up. Scoot towards me a little bit. So you're
Okay,
both
we're gonna
flatter
leave the
in
live feed, but I
That's
think
good.
we're gonna have some nice, visible,
Let me see if you pick up
amazing
your bottom.
changes. We're gonna get her more symmetrical. We're gonna get her
Easy.
more range of motion. We're gonna introduce her to what the FasciaBlaster feels like. So we will see you after the treatment. And congratulations to the other 4 winners in Tampa. We're so happy that you got your blaster and your mini and your oils and creams, and you know, just here sharing the love. Lori.
Hi.
Okay, so if you guys didn't see the live feed before, Lori won treatment by this entire group of people for the last hour. What do you look like?
Permanent smile. It was the best hour of my life. I feel amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I want to talk about, though, you know, she came in and I have had 6 knee surgeries, the stenosis. Like, did you have a little mental shift about being, you know, injured?
Absolutely. I feel different already. I can feel blood flowing. It's easy now for me to get up. I don't have to brace myself.
we told her we were going to make her reenact it because we already know. But one of the things she could not do was do the sit
So just
to
stand up.
stand test.
Look at that.
I mean, like, she just got right up with no hands.
And it was quick.
And
And
also,
fast.
I mean, I could say so many things,
Yes,
but like the thing that jumps out at me, because the first thing I always analyze is feet,
Yep.
is that it's much more comfortable, right? Just to put both feet on the floor. You're not like
I'm not
trying to
even
roll
thinking about
out.
where to put them.
She's
They're just on there.
also, if y'all remember the before picture, and I'll do it. I'm not coaching her to stand straight. Like, what's great is when the body adjusts naturally, but I'll put her before and after side by side. She had an epic rib shift that just, Steven did it actually. Good job, Steven. We did her, you know, just the typical stuff, the psoas and pulling out the hip on the, let's just call it the good leg, the non-surgery leg. I want to show the hump because it's 1,000 times better. And you know what? Honestly, like, your face just looks brighter.
I feel happy and I feel everything going through me. So,
Yeah, I totally, that
It's
resonates with me
relaxing,
too. I'm sure
relaxed.
women out there are saying
absolutely.
I feel that
It's
too.
amazing.
But I want to show the range of motion of the knee, because,
You
Go
wanna
ahead and
do
go in
her
your-
lying
yeah,
down? 'Cause
lay
this will
down.
look like what she did before.
yeah, just do it exactly the same position.
So what we did
So
was
we did
now-
some tests. So we can redo all these tests because she also got a lot more hamstring length. And hold on, I'm really proud. Where is it? It's not coming through on film. I gave her a really nice going away present.
I like
It's in the shape of
Welcome.
AB.
Exactly.
An AB bruise.
Okay, so take this leg and just slide this knee up towards, okay, and go back down. So this one had good range of motion. Anyway, and let's take a look at this one. This is the one that, what happened before is she had to pick it up and kind of move it. Did you know, before?
Yeah, I
Remember
wouldn't
when
slide
you,
it.
like,
Yeah, I couldn't
she
slide
couldn't
it.
Yeah, she
slide
would
it.
literally just pick it up.
Right, and I said, you cheater, you're not even using your
Look at that. I
hamstrings.
mean,
But
if
now
I
she-
didn't know the knee was injured, I wouldn't know the knee was injured.
Slide it
Slide
again
it.
and pull it as hard as you can. So look, I can't even get my hand in there right now.
Yeah.
That's good
So we'll
motion.
even do a side
We'll
by
do a
side
side
on
by
that.
side. I'll have to do a screenshot.
So do that
And
again.
also,
Is it pulling? Where is it pulling?
It just pulls right here.
Just, is it?
Just a little bit, where it used to be all the way.
so now it's like a stretch instead of like an
Ooh,
impingement.
that
I
was too high.
pushed her.
Yeah.
So what I did was I went in here and the techniques that I was teaching you guys over the weekend with the fascia pulls, and then I also went in with the nugget, and then I did the FasciaBlaster Mini 2, and then I nuggeted out the IT band. And that's really all I did to get that range of motion.
It was awesome.
So she's probably 90% range of motion, and for a 6 surgery knee, we'll take it. It's outstanding. And the main thing is that's pain free.
Absolutely.
And she was like, "Oh, I can't get up. I don't have the strength." What I told Miss Lori was, it's hard for us to tell in picture. That's really good.
Look how much more that one's going.
Well, and actually do it. She's doing it actively. Do it passively. Just relax your foot too. And remember, you felt the top of the knee. So
I know. When we did this,
So
where do you
do-
feel the stretch?
Right now, I don't feel it. It feels
Doesn't even
good.
feel it.
No.
You felt that up here.
Up
We were
here,
like, well, not
yeah.
even a hamstring stretch. So her hamstrings are long. See?
look, yeah,
That was not
girl.
going that way before.
That's amazing. That's
is.
really amazing. What is that? Is that like mind blowing? I remember the
It's-
first time my hip opened, I was like,
I can't stop smiling.
yeah.
I'm amazed. It's outstanding. Don't give up, because this can save you. Honestly,
I mean, this is just one treatment.
it's a way to go.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I hope your sister's watching. She hasn't logged on just yet.
She will. It's absolutely a changing way of life. Keep
The
doing
funny
it.
thing is, Lori tried to buy the FasciaBlaster twice, and her internet would give her the little spinny thing. I know what that's like. I interrupt technology. I'm like an alien or something. I want to see her, Kristen Wolf. I am not APT, no. Kathleen is. Okay, so go ahead and sit up, which, by the way, just watching her move around is like
Sweet demon.
so exciting. It
Sweet
almost like makes
I
me
was
want to cry.
crippled before. I couldn't slide on my butt. No.
I also
wouldn't
saw
do it.
my mother log on. My mom takes care of my stepdad who has Parkinson's, so she loves to see
It's amazing.
these
Thank
things.
you so much. You guys are outstanding, and you're going to change so many people's lives who are miserable and unhappy and can't do things. I can
Well,
be
and she has a
normal mom.
20-year-old daughter, so we're going to get her going. So we did blast on the hump, but what I want you to do is really stick your boobs out, not your shoulders. Relax your
My
shoulders.
boobs.
Yep. And we're going to teach her chin tucks. Go ahead, Kathleen, because I think it's a great.
Like if this is a drawer, I want
That's
you to
exactly
push
the
the,
way I teach.
drawer in like
Yep.
this. So you feel it lift back here and push back here.
I don't get it.
Okay? Watch
I
me.
can't understand. Oh, okay.
Yes, girl.
Like a
Hold it.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
But hold it back and
come
sit
a
up
little
really
bit.
tall.
So you see, you're giving
Yes,
yourself a double
sister.
chin like that.
all right.
Now, where do you feel that? Front or back?
Front.
You feel that front? That's okay.
Well, and it's probably a little bit of the deep anterior line, so fascia blasting
Definitely,
across
no
the
doubt.
chest would be really helpful for that.
So I did work on her clavicles a little bit, or above her
So
collarbones.
Julie Chelberg is asking, what did she have knee surgery for? So on the lesser of the surgeries, this one was a
Meniscus
meniscus.
tear.
You can see the
Run through
arthroscopic.
what- Yeah, you can see the little.
Arthroscopic surgery
Yes.
here for meniscal repair.
This one was a bilateral release
this.
because my kneecap will not stay in place. Then they did a tibial transfer where they cut open, break the bone, move it up, and screw it. And then I've had 2 meniscus repairs.
So she was contemplating
Tibial
and
transfer for
don't
patellar
even start.
Yeah.
dislocations.
Just do an
Tell
emoji,
them
Bart.
about
Give us the emoji. What?
Like, are you
No,
after
but
doing
she
bilateral
was
release?
considering.
I had a bilateral release
And then
first,
they did the tibial.
transfer.
Oh my god.
And then I had to have one of the screws removed because it kept backing out.
Wanda Whipple says, this really does work. I'm 60 and can almost do the splits. And then Julie chimes in and says, pictures. Wanda, pictures! You have to do the splits! Wanda!
Everybody can do it. They just need a blast. It's the truth.
Well, and I also think that you thought, well, we all kind of thought there was a lot of weakness in the knees, but I think it was being strangled. I was showing her knees. But whatever, Cameron, you do your thing over there.
Back it up.
Back it up. So, what I was saying about her type of cellulite is that it's gummy. And when we have a live feed and I can do it, just relax it. Yeah. And just let me, I'm going to pinch around that. So see how, like, I mean, I could make a case because we say more than an inch is, you know, a beyond bound. But because hers is soft and not like a brick, it really.
Relax it.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. See how that's gummy? So
We
gummy,
can still put our fingers
yeah,
underneath
gummy
it.
is where the inner structural fascia is kind of tight, but the bigger issue is that it's kind of choking out the muscles, and kind of the choked out muscles, not kind of, the choked out muscles, the fat and the fascia are all having a party, and nothing's getting toned and conditioned. But the fact that she can pass the sit to stand test tells me that some of it was neurological mind to body connection around those knees and didn't really have anything to do with strength. So now that she has this range of motion, we're going to go into
And
strengthening mode.
functional strength.
And same thing with anybody out there who's gummy, because gummy means that your muscles are atrophied. Atrophied muscles mean that they're unconditioned. So unconditioned muscles look exactly like fat. So a lot of times you'll send me your picture and you'll go, oh, I hate my fat thighs. And I'm like, well, those are not fat. There is some fat, but it's mainly that the muscles and the fat and the fascia are like a bad mix.
So let's give a practical prescription
Yep.
for what you want to do to maintain what you. What is it?
My neck just moved better.
Yeah,
I was
that
able
just
to turn.
moved.
Oh, yeah, we didn't do the right and
range
left.
of motion.
I was able to face you.
Ah.
Without even thinking about
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Turn your head both
nice.
ways, because we did pictures of
There's
this.
that one, and now this way, where it wouldn't go all the way. I can look at you. Easy.
I worked it.
Yay!
I did
I'm
work on it a
so
little
stoked
bit.
about that. That's a huge thing. Have
It's
y'all ever had a
amazing.
crick in your neck? You can't even drive.
So let me go
Turn
back to
around.
this because I don't want to forget. So you want to be
Prescription.
able to keep your
Do
prescription
it,
for functional
Dr.
strength.
Kathleen.
Okay, so functional strength for your legs to keep what you have. You want to continue to move from sitting to standing 5 times in a row,
Okay.
about 5 times a day. Okay, if you ever sit in front of the TV, a commercial comes on, you move from sit to stand and sit to stand. Okay, so that's what I want you to do.
I can
And I
do
want
that.
you to be able to keep it.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yes.
And you're going to, of course, change the regimen of your other things and blasting and exercise, but that's one that isn't on the ICE DVDs, for example.
Yeah, no doubt.
That I want you to.
I'm going
just
to get her
keep
the ICE
with the
DVDs,
sit
because
to stand.
anybody who's working on their symmetry, and we just corrected hers, the DVDs at this point would be to reinforce it. Some people use the DVDs to actually make the change, but we made the change structurally, so now you just got to go back with the mechanics. Also, somebody made a great comment. This is how you know you're in the right circle of little aliens. So Dawn said there was a reason her computer wouldn't allow her to purchase the
That's what we
FasciaBlaster.
said.
She's being blessed right now, and that's exactly the truth. Everybody comes into our path for a reason. Each of you do. Julie's saying it instantly improves your neck range of motion. It's true. But let me tell you, all you neckers out there, isn't that an old term for making out?
Necking.
When I say that, I mean people who have neck issues, because Miss Lori had, well, she still has, stenosis, but we're not doing any cages or anything else until we really get her shoulders down and her neck lengthened and we see what's going on. But anybody who's working the neck, it's imperative. Let's see if Lori passes the quiz. If you do your neck, what else are you supposed to do?
We did tell
My shoulders and my chest, right?
Shoulders, chest, and arms. Okay, don't ever
Always
just
arms,
blast
yes.
your neck,
Not
okay?
just the neck, always arms too.
Yay.
Elizabeth.
Oh my God.
Edith Elizondo is like neckers. Haha. That's kind of funny. Don't be necking.
you. Don't
I
be
think,
necking over
I
there.
think that may be an Alabama term. Also,
It
to
is.
Carolyn says, where do you get the DVDs? You get them at ashleyboxsystems.com. People are saying they would love for their mom to experience this. I know your sister does it, and now
Yes.
you're going to go home and share it with.
My daughter, who's 20, but it's definitely something. I'm 48. Tell your moms to do it. It's amazing.
Yeah, my mom is 72. She's listening. No, Mom, that's not right. I'm sorry. She's not that old. We're just going to call it 65. Don't you stop aging at 65? And I mean, really, like, it shrank her legs, and, she has basically is it hoard or ward off the spirits of
Ward.
Parkinson's? Ward off the spirits of Parkinson's for my stepdad. It's been pretty unbelievable. But anyway, you guys, thanks for tuning in. We're out. We have enjoyed Tampa. Tampa has been an incredible experience. for all of us.
Thanks, everybody.
Meeting Lori.
Ashley and everybody are amazing, you guys. You got to meet them. They're outstanding.
You got to come meet us on the book tour. We're going to be all over the place. We'll meet your sister in New York.
Yeah.
Tell her I'll
Absolutely.
save her a
She'll be-
front
believe me,
row
she'll be waiting
seat.
for you.
All right, you guys, we love you. Pam, I've loved your message earlier today. In fact, Lori is your soul sister because Lori, tell Pam is chiming in the when I let you hear that message about your feet during treatment.
They finally went the right way because I wouldn't keep them. Now they go without me even thinking about them. They stay the right way because I kept trying to make them tense and stand up.
Okay, then I'll give you this for experts only. I'm going to tell you. You know how we're talking about plantar flexion, how she stays in that pointed toes position? So when you release that and allow her to start supporting her knees with quads and hams balanced, it's also why she got out of that chair. You know why? Because if you're pushing back with your feet,
Yeah, how can you
how
possibly
can
do
you
it?
go forward in the chair? So by releasing that tone, it contributed to
that.
the whole thing.
Now
so
I pay
it's all
attention
related.
and they just go.
I love it.
I love when it all works out.
I love
it's
it.
all related.
I didn't know that. Kathleen taught me something tonight, but I taught her something new tonight that we can't tell you about.
She's like,
Bye, guys.
so I know it's what you said.